Akira is a 1988 sci-fi thriller movie and it's kinda overrated. So I know this video is gonna get hate. I'm some guy on the internet talking about a movie that people have loved since the 80s. I mean, it's fucking Kanye West's favorite anime. But that's not the point. The point of this video is that I didn't really like it. Matter of fact, I didn't like it at all. So today I'm gonna talk about the movie, some of the things I liked and disliked, and maybe some of you Akira fans will see where I'm coming from, and not just mass dislike my video. But who am I kidding? These are anime fans I'm talking about. I might as well just get started. So Akira is a movie about an orphan called Tetsuo that gets powers, goes insane, and starts destroying shit. It takes place in a post-World War III Tokyo, and it was a very influential movie. It was one of the first anime to gain popularity in the West, and if it wasn't for Akira, anime as a whole wouldn't be as popular as it is today. All this is to say that I acknowledge the impact that Akira has had, but it's still mid. I was planning on calling this video the best anime from the 80s, but that was before I actually watched the movie. Once I finished it, I changed the title immediately. Based off what people told me, I was expecting Akira to be a masterpiece. It's hyped up to be some sort of cinematic marvel, but it really isn't in my opinion. I don't have much to say about the art style, apart from the fact that it's the only anime I've seen so far that doesn't just make Japanese people white, but the animation on the other hand is flawless. I'm not even gonna say that this movie looks good by 1988 standards, because this anime looks good by today's standards as well. This movie is lang. The writing/fight scenes are fluid and the characters' facial expressions and movements are lively, so this has to be one of the parts of Akira that I enjoyed a lot. Another thing I fucked with was the body horror. I'm not gonna show it in this video, but near the end when Tetsuo's body started changing, I found myself pausing the movie and rewinding certain scenes just to look at the intricate details and shaping of his body. And in my opinion, that was probably just a byproduct of the fantastic animation. Since I'm basically just talking about what I enjoyed from Akira, let me just end it by saying that the plot was kinda cool, but the execution was atrocious. There were a lot of things happening that seemed interesting, but most of them were just brushed over and not given enough time to actually grow into something good. I read a comment saying that this movie basically just adapted the first and last volume of its manga, and if that's true, then this makes a lot of sense because everything in this movie feels underdeveloped. I think that this movie does a bad job at connecting you to these characters, cause me personally, when niggas started dying, I did not care. And it's not like I didn't want to care, but I felt like I was watching a bunch of strangers go through some weird shit. And the flashbacks near the end of the anime doesn't really help, cause by that point I just feel like it's too late. The ending left me confused and it's probably going to take a couple of YouTube videos for me to actually understand what was going on. And it's not like Evangelion where even though I was confused it still kinda made sense in a nonsensical way. It was just confusing. A lot of the things that happened in this movie just felt lackluster, and it's not like it's boring. The plot was somewhat interesting and all the racing/fight scenes were great, but that wasn't enough to save the movie. Things just kept happening and it wasn't really explained well enough. I really wanted to enjoy Akira, that's the truth, but it just wasn't good to me. And that's all I really have to say. I'll probably check out the manga because I do think that this story has something to offer and I did enjoy some of it, but overall, this shit was an L. I recommend you watch it just because it's on Netflix and you might enjoy it, but I didn't. So, do with that information what you will. Thanks for 70 subscribers, we're gonna hit 100 soon. I appreciate what you guys have been doing. It's like 3 AM right now, so I'm kind of fucking tired, but who cares? I've kind of been uploading like all willy-nilly and shit, but that's gonna stop pretty soon. I'm planning on making a pretty long game review in a week or two. I've already started the script, but in the meantime I'll be posting some short anime videos. This was Luca Young, like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. Peace.